No, I'm Not a Human came out in September of last year. But I call myself such a big fan, but I actually haven't 100%ed the game. And to avoid being called a LARPer, I've decided to 100% the game. And with 60 achievements needed, it was time to start the grind. Day 1 was spent getting most of the easy achievements out of the way. We got our very first achievement, a house without history, by interacting with different objects throughout our house. Before we get too far into the first day, something important you'll need to know is we are also trying to get the family dinner achievement, meaning we can't refuse anyone entry, whether they are human or visitor. I'm not letting you in, bro. At the end of night 1, we get a DoorDash delivery, which gives us the special delivery achievement. Now, this coffee will help us get another achievement later on, so it's kind of like 2 birds, 1 stone. On the 6th night, we're visited by a hobo who decides to leave us his mushroom in our basement. We slobber all over his mushroom and then go on a crazy trip. Boom! Next achievement out of the way. Our next achievement requires us to hit a puff bar and drink it black. For our next achievement, we have to let off-brand Mr. Beast in.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm gonna kill you.
And for our last achievement on day 1, we get the vigilante ending. And our challenge is now 31% complete. On night 5, I encountered the sisters, and I first decided to turn them away because they have a chance at being a visitor, but then I saw something I couldn't refuse. Now I know you're thinking, why let them in for something you could just order on another day? And to you I say, it's a good point, actually. But this energy drink will allow us to get another achievement. That same night, we let the Gooner's favorite person into our house, because she will also help us get another achievement. But the next day, I had to do something I wasn't very proud of.
I'm sorry, little one.
Killed the wrong one.
But it's whatever. We get the hot potato achievement when we return the FEMA notice to its original owner. We get the take responsibility achievement when the lady finally gives birth.
Oh!
We get the fill your belly achievement when we drink the energy drink that the twins gave us. We get another achievement when we answer the pale visitor's final questions. And at the end, we get the may death cleanse us of our sins when we join the cultist ritual. On day 3, we get the do not disturb achievement when we turn away this lady. We get the hear all radio achievements at the end of our play. And we get the no I'm not alone achievement where we barricade into the basement when there are visitors in our house. On day 4, we get the I am the law achievement by talking to this guy before blowing his cap off. Then we get the Child of Doom ending when the pregnant lady gives birth. We find the baby around our house. Before witnessing it outside. On day 5, we let this really creepy looking person in to investigate their fingers. Yeah, that gives us an achievement. I don't know why. And in order to get this next achievement, we had to be pretty evil. By smoothing everybody's dome in your house before the end of the game, your character essentially goes crazy, and that gives us the Yes, I'm a Murderer achievement. Day 6 required a lot of setup. First, we let this guy in because he'll give us a phone number eventually, which gets us one step closer to another achievement. We also talked to the psychic lady for about 2 days before she finally gives us another phone number. The next day, we talked to this dude again who, spoiler, doesn't give us a phone number. Now, in order to get our next ending, our first step is to let the cat lady in. Then we kill her. That's not a step, we just do it. We talk to this dude again who still doesn't give us a phone number. After letting the cat lady in, the bald man shows up again and he tells us we can't touch anybody or ourselves, pause, for 2 days, and to wait for him to show back up. In the meantime, you'll never guess what we do. Yeah, we talk to this fucking guy who doesn't give us his phone number. Till the next day. Yeah, we talk to this guy again the next day and he finally gives us his phone number. A few days later, the bald man returns, who tells us to finally start digging in our basement. Nothing else. Once we're done digging in our ass, the bald man shows up again and says we're good to jump in the hole in our basement. Now, don't ask me how the fuck he dug that shit. I've got no clue. We jump in the hole and somehow meet death itself. I've got Like, actually no fucking idea what goes on from this point. We are then sent to some freaky yet safe backroom version of our house before getting the achievement, Embrace the Inevitable. Before we continue, if you guys are enjoying the video and want to support me, I do actually now have a member section, which is just $1 a month. So if you want to support me there, it means the world, but don't feel like you have to. Also a VOD channel, link in the description. After 8 fucking hours, my dumbass finally gets the Over the Garden Wall achievement, which requires us to just witness every window scene. Then we invite this batshit crazy guy into our house and listen to him rabble on about the sun and FEMA for the next 3 days, before coming up with the genius idea to give him a beer. We also let the crying girl in and managed to get the phone number from her 3 days later, which means we only need 5 more phone numbers. Fucking 5 more, man. Come on. On our next attempt, we encounter my favorite character in No, I'm Not Human, the wife. Over the next few days, we talk with her and we learn about her dead husband. They met at a party where her husband played her a song that deeply moved her, only for her to find out later that it was the only song he knew how to play and he learned it just for her. She then shows us a photo from that day. A happier day. In our next attempt, we managed to get the coat visitor, and we try to talk to them for 4 days, but FEMA decides to fuck everything up.
Oh my fucking god, dude.
So we reset. And once we make it to all 4 days of talking to this person, they finally decide to pull up their shirt. We also get Best Shirt Guy, and when we talk to him for 3 days, he gives us another phone number. And for our next achievement, we had to invite someone in who looked fairly familiar.
This is a message to Quandale Dingle. Please stop messaging me. Go to hell.
And after talking with him for 2 days, he hits a blunt and gives us the Fog in the Box achievement.
Oh yeah, man. Let's fucking go.
Our next achievement on the chopping block required talking to someone really annoying. In order to get the Bullet Dodger achievement, we have to talk to the cat lady for 5 days. Yeah, we have to keep her in our house to kill people for 5 days. It was really annoying. But once you do that, she ends up doing this. For our next achievement, we have to call FEMA early. Now, all of the other phone numbers are randomized, except for the FEMA one. So, if you call it on day 2, you end up getting an achievement. Okay, our next achievement has a lot of steps, so stay with me. On day 3, call FEMA and ask about nails and teeth. On day 4, call and ask about eyes. When they knock on night 4, you need to use the following responses. Are you alone? Why are you in protective gear? So what happens next? And do I need to pack? On day 5, call FEMA and ask about armpits. A little freaky. When they knock on night 5, use the following responses. What about the last inspection? Fine, if there's no other way. Then give a FEMA notice to a guest. On night 8, they will come and recruit you.
Oh. Well, we're already getting recruited, so...
Next up, we talk to this guy for 3 days before we end up shooting him. We also find the mother and the kid and end up talking to them over a few days and get their phone number.
No way you showed up again.
On another run, we managed to keep the tall guy alive for 5 days. I don't know how, but he ends up reading us his poetry and we get another achievement.
Yeah, yes, read me your poetry. Yes, yes. Let's go, we get this achievement. Yes.
Our next run was really good because this guy showed up, an ex-FEMA worker who didn't want to admit it.
Why not? Are you hiding something, buddy?
Until we point our gun at him, and then everything just spills out.
Yeah, I knew it. And why the charade?
Our next achievement, we just gotta kill this dude.
Yes!
I'm not kidding, it really is that simple. Next, we had to beat the game without saving and having anyone in our house by day 14. Yay, we did it. We got 2. After that, we let the pale man in, and that gives us another achievement. Hell yes. But these next 3 characters took forever to find.
Yes! Yes, come in.
Yes. But it didn't seem like they enjoyed talking to me very much.
Yes! Yes! I probably shouldn't be celebrating the fact she blew her fucking brains out, but... Yes! I don't have any.
And once we finally encounter this freak again, we're able to get the Rise Up and Walk achievement. And then eventually, we were able to get the 2 other phone numbers we needed.
I need this guy. Hey, I actually need you.
One of our last few achievements required us to watch every TV show.
Yay, idiot box, finally.
Some of my achievements I either forgot to record or accidentally paused OBS, so here's proof. This was one of the most difficult challenges I think I've done in a while. I'm not gonna lie. And the editing for this video was a lot worse. For a video that's only going to be like 12 minutes long, I'm gonna cry. I plan on being live on either the 30th of July or the 6th of August, or maybe a Tuesday around there. But if you want to see a challenge that was just as hard, there should be a video popping up soon. I love you guys.